Okay, go now.
If you fucking
Yeah,
count
you
down.
can. You don't have to count down. You can just start talking.
We're all here. Don't count down.
But if you do it if you laugh and start saying it, then I'm going to make you start over.
That's why I count down. Because it gets me ready.
I'm drinking wine.
Hello, and welcome back to our last podcast of 2018. You're listening. Yeah, we can clap.
Not for 2018, for the end of 2018.
For the end of 2018.
I'm applauding that it's finally fucking over.
Yeah, it has been a very, very long year.
But also very short.
Yeah.
Like...
No, I've seen so many, like, memes and stuff, and it's like, this happened in 2018.
Yeah, I hate those, because it makes, like...
It's insane. Oh, you don't know them?
No, I do, but it's just like...
Laura just made an over her head.
That's not what I meant.
Guys, real quick, what's our names, though?
Right. Welcome to Our 3 Cents. Your favorite podcast on the internet. My name is Molly.
My name is Laura.
My name is Bailey.
We went out of order.
We did, but that's okay. We counted down like we'll be doing on New Year's Eve.
Right.
Oh,
that's
cute.
good. That's good.
Worked it in.
Let
Guys,
us
we're
spin
all
it.
in the same room in case you couldn't tell.
Hope you can.
That
It's flowing well.
that explains everything that you have heard and will hear.
Yeah,
and
we
will
always
not hear.
we always go out of order because I am not in person to really interrupt. I can't interrupt
Yeah.
over the computer because it lags
Mhm.
and y'all are usually already talking
Yeah.
and it's just a big mess.
And we can put her where we want her in editing.
Exactly.
I have noticed that like I've been like moved around.
Yeah.
Or just completely turned off.
Just muted.
You usually only get muted when
You're eating.
Yeah, when you're
Which is
eating.
the last episode.
Yes, there was so much crunching in the last episode.
You're welcome.
I didn't even send y'all like a third of it.
It was really loud.
Yeah.
But yeah, so what did you guys get for Christmas? We're recording this the day after Christmas.
We are.
I drove up
That's
here
also
today.
crazy that
Christmas
was
was yesterday.
Like, I feel like it's been years. Bailey, what'd you get for Christmas that you love?
I love. I got some games for my Nintendo Switch, like arcade ones. So it's got like Pac-Man
Oh, cute.
and Galaga and Dig Dug.
Oh, I love Dig Dug.
I love Dig Dug too. My aunt had it on like a CD for the computer when I was like really little, and that was like my first encounter with
I've
it.
never played that game.
It's such a great
It's
game.
like you're like a little man with goggles, and there's bad guys, and you have to like pump them, and you like inflate them, and then they blow
Oh,
up.
that's cool.
I can't
yeah.
remember if I played it on Wii
Oh, you may have.
or Sega, because I had a
Mhm.
Sega really late
Mhm.
in the game.
It could have been either one. I got that, and I got Super Smash Brothers, which I am not good at.
For Switch?
Yeah. That just came out like a few months ago, or a couple weeks ago, I mean. Those were like the only things I got, probably. A lot of clothes, some money, some gift cards. These pajama pants.
They're
I'm
very cute.
a big Coca-Cola fan.
I'm liking the
And they've
jogger
got-
thing.
I know, it's got like a jogger, and they've got
Fleece,
pockets. They're
pocket.
fleece. They're
Sam has jogger jammy pants also.
Yes.
We turned him on to jogger, or I don't know who did it.
Yes.
Oh,
specifically.
my friend Omar
He has
loves joggers. That's all
Sam
he
doesn't
wears.
normally like joggers, but he got some jammy pant joggers. And
Those are the good sweatpants I
I love
wore the
them.
first time I got drunk. Because I was
Oh.
very excited about my pants.
while you were drunk?
Oh, are those the ones with the tag that said I'm soft and have pockets or something?
No, that was
Oh.
a sweatshirt I got
Yeah.
from my grandma.
That was funny.
Yeah,
That was
thank you.
funny.
It has to be taken back. The sleeves were too short.
Well, you got
Soft
long
and-
ass arms, so
Yeah,
it could have just been like a 3/4 length sweatshirt sleeve.
Comfortable.
It wasn't that.
Cozy.
It wasn't that short. It was more just like adjust your sleeves. Oh, it's like flooding, but for your arms.
Oh,
That
right,
drives
right.
me insane. Like, these
Yeah.
kind of flood. Like, I mean, like, I can, like, pull them down to cover my hands, but, like, if I, like, stretch my hands out,
Mhm.
they go up and drive me nuts.
I'm so sorry.
I
Yeah.
like having long sleeves.
That's a 1/4 length sleeve moo which is fun.
That was my biggest issue when I was little, wearing long sleeves.
That flooded.
If they flooded or if they were too tight around my arm,
Yeah.
I got hot really quickly.
Mhm.
Turtlenecks make me feel constricted.
I have one turtleneck that I bought while I was in Paris because that's what people in Paris wear.
Right.
And I hated it the whole time. Actually, I have 2 that I bought, and I hate both of them. I wear both of them because I got them in Paris.
Right.
But they feel like so like if this was a family.
I see some that like have like really they look like they have loose necks.
Yeah.
But I'm too scared to put them on.
I also feel like you stretch it out and you put it over your head.
Yeah.
I
still feel constricted.
I haven't worn a turtleneck since I was a child.
I think I'd have like PTSD if I put one on.
Yeah.
I would go back to like elementary school wearing those awful turtlenecks. The worst.
Do you have a uniform?
No.
Oh.
I just had turtlenecks. I barely survived.
Her parents just put her in
Yeah,
turtlenecks.
I barely survived winter, so now, because I hate long sleeves.
Oh, right. As she's wearing a long sleeve?
Yeah.
It's a pullover
that
jacket.
she asked for.
So you don't have a shirt on under, so you're not pulling it over anything but your skin, so it's a long sleeve.
True.
Ouch.
I felt like a soccer mom today.
You look like
a soccer mom.
If the leggings weren't
Like-
what they are, you are a soccer mom.
Right, like pulling up my Forerunner.
Yeah.
And what are her leggings for the audience?
Cheshire Cat,
Yes.
but like specifically placed Cheshire Cat.
Yes.
One specifically placed on my butt.
On her butt.
So I got.
Wait. I didn't say what William got me.
Oh my goodness!
He got me a bunch of comic books that are Batgirl and
That's so
Supergirl,
fun.
and then there's one where Batgirl and Supergirl are together, and I'm like, yeah,
That's fun.
Yeah, and then
That's
like a
cute.
good case for my Nintendo Switch that really came in handy when I was like, let me move all these games around. Oh, I got a little thing for that.
Oh my gosh.
That's so
So, yeah.
nice. That was nice of him. I got on my Christmas list. I put underwear and bras because I'm an adult.
I did need bras. That was something.
And so I got those so my mom ordered like 5, I think,
Mhm.
bras, and they were like pretty nice.
Mhm.
And she said that she got sent duplicates of each of them and called her credit card and was like, "Did I get charged for these?" And they were like, "No." And so she just kept them.
So she
now
got
I have
you got 10 bras.
bras, and I was like, "That is so nice."
That's great.
Nice.
So I got those, and that was nice. And
Mhm.
then what else did I get? I got.
Were they like good? Did they like fit
Yeah,
everything
they're very
and
nice.
feel
They're very
good?
nice. I got this Harry Potter muumuu that I'm very happy about.
Yes.
I've already showed Bailey and Molly, but like
It's very good.
it's real nice. It's like the nicest muumuu I've ever gotten,
Uh-huh.
and that's saying something. I have Mentia muumuu, and then Sam got me a record player, which I'm really excited about. But then also he got us a trip that we're gonna go on in January.
Yes.
Where y'all going?
Hot Springs,
Did I know
the
this?
resort and spa. I just
Molly
told you in the car.
said this very shocked and very serious, and I believe she was. But Laura's already told us the story.
I remember this.
Yeah,
I
sure.
did not hear the first part. I
Right,
remember
right,
hearing
right,
you
right,
talk
right.
about the spa because you were surprised that,
That he-
Sam
yeah.
got you that, but I don't know what you were talking about.
Yeah, he got
I was driving, thank you very much.
But yeah, we're going to a spa in Hot Springs, and I'm very excited because it's not a very like I wouldn't expect Sam to give me that, but he did, and I was very happy.
Nice.
It was very good.
Yeah,
surprise.
I would
Experience
expect
over like
physical.
physical. Like I'd rather make memories and like experience
I
than like.
feel that.
It doesn't feel like a waste of money, if you don't like, because you're obviously going to use it. You're going to make you have memories. It's nice.
I feel like he would get you that, but I'm also surprised that he's like gonna go with you.
Yeah.
I also got windshield wipers. Just want you
Oh,
were talking about
that's
adult
nice!
stuff.
Yeah.
I needed windshield wipers.
Those
so
are nice.
I did ask for those and got them.
Good. Are they good? Have you used them?
Not yet.
Oh, it rained today.
It's supposed to
I
rain
didn't
tomorrow.
drive. Mm.
My parents are very stressed about me driving home tomorrow.
I bet
Like
you'll
I
be
have
fine. It's like
driven-
55 all the
I know,
way.
I was like, I've driven in rain before.
Yeah.
I've seen it. I've driven it. What'd you get, Molly?
Yeah, what'd you get?
I got money, and gift cards. I got this sweet Victoria's Secret pullover and a sports bra. I got a fancy necklace. And,
What brand is that necklace?
Kendra Scott.
I thought so. It's very pretty. I really like that. I like that it doesn't have the like some of them have the border around it, but that's like a floating one. I really
I
like
like
it.
this one. It's very plain and simple. It's just a white color and not like a purple or pink. So I like it. And then I got a fancy purse.
Which is also very cute. Very small, very cute.
Very small. But I like it. I kind of want to make it my like everyday purse, but it's so tiny. I don't know if I can do it.
I mean, I carry a literal backpack everywhere I go,
Uh-huh.
so.
That's true. Well, I don't think I got anything else, but yeah, that's what I got.
Cool. Tell us what y'all got in the comments. I'm one of those people that loves what I got for Christmas, like YouTube videos. I will search them out. People I don't even watch.
I hate those.
I love those.
Uh-huh.
I saw somebody like my age posting like pictures of everything they got for Christmas, and I'm like, how old are you?
I love that shit. I'm never gonna post it.
Uh-huh.
I'm never gonna like.
Maybe it's because everybody gets better presents than me, but I just meant, like, the pictures they post. Like, they're nicer than mine.
I'm never gonna, like, ever post one, and, like, even taking pictures of my gifts. Like, we were listening to records, because he got me a couple records, too, and we were listening to records and shit, and I wanted to be cliche and, like, do either a boomerang or, like, a video of one playing, like, all artsy. And I was like, oh, I don't want to do that. But if somebody else posted, I was like, oh, that's so cool.
like, oh, neat.
See, I think I could get away with a record player. Those are, like, classy. I can't think of
Wait a second. I'm trying not to creep too much, but that one kind of...
I can't think of a present, though, that I would be like, wow. Maybe a brand new car. If somebody posts a picture of their brand new car they got for Christmas, I'd do it.
I do love those that are like, first big girl purchase.
When people say that, I'm like, how are you excited about all that money you're about to spend? Like, when my parents were, like, explaining to me, like, what would happen if I bought my own car.
Have your car payment every month?
Yeah, I'm like, wow. Like, why do people get excited about that?
One of our friends her parents bought her a car. And she was like, thanks so much. So excited for parents that, like, help me. And then in the bot, I was like, as a kid, I was like, wow, that's a great gift. People buy people cars. And I was like, who paid, like, as an adult, she posted, and I was like,
where did the money come from?
Note? Like, are your parents continuously paying the note?
Yeah.
And then in, like, another, I don't know if it was on the same one, but in another one it said, like, so excited to spend less money every month. And I was like, so they give you a present that you have to spend the note on? I was like, how does that work? Like, do they pay part of it?
Yeah. That's
weird.
My parents gave me some to, like, pay down on the car when I got it as, like, a graduation gift. No. As a graduation gift.
So that's what I was thinking. Like, if they, like, did, like, the down payment for me or something, or, like, split it with me, so I could put a bigger down payment down. Then I would be, like, a little happier about it. But, like, people were like, hey, first big girl purchase. I'm like, have them paying that off. Especially when they're, like, super brand new cars. I'm just like...
Yeah. My friend bought a TV, and that was, like, a big purchase for her.
Right.
And we were talking about it, and she was like, I really want to put it in the driveway and say first big girl purchase.
Gosh, that would be so fun. Like, I don't know who you're talking about. I probably don't know this person in real life. I would seek that out to, like
it was
or,
so,
like, whatever.
Because it was like a Roku, like, it wasn't even, like, a giant TV, but it was, like, she had, like, was so excited to buy that, like, it was, like, a big purchase for her. Right, it's a big purchase.
Yeah.
And
it is a television.
I really wanted her to do it.
I know.
She didn't do it.
That would have been so good.
Buy an apartment, first big girl purchase.
Yes.
Literally. Fucking having cats. Big girl purchase. Literally breathing. Big girl purchase.
Yes, for real.
Oh, I do have a funny Christmas story.
Go ahead.
I decided this year I was going to make breakfast.
Oh, no.
Oh, God.
Just because I wanted to be in control for once. Like, my mother makes, like, fancy breakfasts. And
Breakfast sigh.
Sure. And so I wanted to make something. So I looked up this recipe, and it was like this hash brown bake type thing where it was all spread out on a sheet pan, and it had like little eggs in it and bacon.
Scrambled or like over easy?
Just over easy. Like you like made little wells into the hash browns and cracked the eggs into them.
Like I tried to do with that avocado that one time?
Didn't have it.
Yes. And you sprinkle bacon over it and you bake it. And my first mistake I made was I told my dad I needed 1 space 20-ounce bag of hash browns. And he did not read the space, or he thought it was a typo, and thought it read 120 ounces.
Why would you have said 120 ounces?
Yeah. I didn't even use it in a plural form. I said 1 20-ounce bag. I didn't say 120 ounces of hash browns. And he texted me back and said, how big is this sheet pan? Like, how big is the thing? And I was like, it's just a sheet pan. He didn't respond. And so he comes in from the grocery store, and I hear him talking to my mom. And she's like, ask her. She's sitting right there. And he's like, did you need 8 pounds of hash browns? And I was like, no.
No one does.
Yeah, and he was like...
Literally, Waffle House doesn't even have that many.
He was like, look at your text. Look at your text. And, like, I was very sleep-deprived that day, so I was like, oh, did I, like...
oh, no.
I was like, did I accidentally not put a space between the 1 and the 20? And I, like, looked, I'm like, there's a space. And... he, like, pulls up on my phone, or on his phone to show my mom, and he's like, well, you can barely see it. Da-da-da-da. He's like, you should have put a dash, or a period, or a comma.
None of those are grammatically correct.
None of those, because if you put a period, it would have been 1.20 ounce bag.
Right.
A comma is 1.20 in Europe.
Yeah.
So
That's,
my dad.
if he couldn't see the space, that's just a sign that he needs some glasses.
I know. So yeah,
someone needs to up the character size on
Yeah,
his phone.
Right.
That's how my mom says.
So my dad bought 8 pounds of hash browns and then took 7 of them back to the grocery store 10 minutes later when he realized he didn't need them. And then my next mistake was I needed 1 20-ounce refrigerated bag of hash browns. And they were frozen. And like I could have put them in the fridge the night before to let them thaw out, but I just skipped that word. And so like on Tuesday morning, Christmas morning, I got the hash browns out and I spread them all out, seasoned them, and put them in the oven and had to bake for like 20 to 25 minutes or until they were like golden brown on the edges. It was like an hour.
I was just saying, were they still cold when you pulled them out at 20 to 25 minutes?
And so they finally were a little golden brown on the edges.
So wait, did the eggs burn?
The eggs didn't go in yet. I just seasoned the hash browns and put some like cheese on top. Cheese was a little hard, but not too bad. And so we were like trying to figure out like where I went wrong. And my dad was like, I bet you were supposed to like thaw them out or something beforehand. And I like looked at the recipe and it said refrigerate, and I was like,
I love how this was like a family thing. Like from
I know, a whole ordeal.
Finish,
Yep. Well, I didn't know where anything was either. Like there were like a bunch of herbs that I had to use. I didn't know what they were. So my mother had to get them out for me.
But you had them all.
Yeah. Well, I read her the list to make sure I like had everything that I needed. That's why I choose to bake at my mom's house and not my apartment, because I don't have any spices or anything, and she has everything.
Well, if you forgot anything, you could just be like, sorry, I was so busy dealing with the 8 pounds of hash browns, I guess I just forgot.
Right. And so once those hash browns finally baked, pull them out, perfectly cracked the eggs into little holes that I made for them in the hash browns. But then my mother was like, this bacon is going to take longer to cook because I needed to put it back in to cook the eggs for like 10 to 12 minutes. And my parents were like, yeah, eggs cook way quicker than bacon does. So we put the bacon in first and let it cook by itself. And then we stuck the eggs in. And
did the recipe not say all of this?
No. It was not a very well put together recipe.
Is it from BuzzFeed?
No.
Okay.
So, I mean, it wasn't specific. Like, maybe I'm supposed to know that the bacon should be, like,
maybe they expected
like,
that this
like,
person
like
was...
But, I mean, it still turned out fine. Like, my dad felt like he overcooked the eggs a little bit, but I thought it was fine. And then the bacon was cooked perfectly. It was crispy. So
I love a crispy bacon.
Yeah, so I like broke it all up and sprinkled it over my little square of an egg hash brown and mixed it all up, and it was so good. My parents were like, you almost got this. They were like, just a few little tweaks, and they're like, but it was really good, and they really liked it. So
good.
And I had 3 mimosas that day. So
gosh,
I was so jealous.
I saw the mimosas on Snapchat, not the hash brown things.
Right.
I did post the hash brown one on my Snapchat story.
Let me see. Do you have a picture of it?
No, it went away. It's only there for 24 hours.
I thought it was like a memory now.
No, you have to save it.
I didn't save it.
I only saw the mimosas.
I only saw the mimosas, but I also like got jealous because there was like 3 people or something, like a good amount of people who were having champagne and mimosas on Christmas morning, and I guess this is the first adult Christmas that I've ever had because I was like, I could have had one. I've been drinking age for 4 years now, so it's like I could have drank. I didn't think about it. I'm still a child.
Yes. I got to go to the Space Center on Saturday. It's very good. I love the museum. I know it's unrelated, but I've been thinking about it since you mentioned boomerangs. Because I made a boomerang of William trying to use the little claw machine. He couldn't really do it. I had to do it before.
It's fine. We all need help.
We do all need help, Laura.
All right, so let's take a look back at the past year.
Let's do it.
I love a good year in review.
Oh, I hate those. Everybody's posting their, like, 1 picture a month.
Oh, their Facebook one?
Like, Facebook, Snapchat, and Instagram. People are doing, like, and I don't know, like, it's a picture a month, I guess. I scroll through them because I hate them.
Oh, the best 9 of Instagram?
No, not that one. Like, on their stories, like, Snapchat, they're doing, like... one memory
literally
from
nobody cares about your Snapchat story. Like, somebody posted that and I
says Molly
purposely ignored it. Like, I was like, I don't want to watch it.
A couple of my friends are doing the ones that are like one picture, one memory from each month, like favorite memory from each month, and then some of them are doing it on
we have attempted invaders.
some of them are doing it on Instagram, and then people are doing it on Facebook, and I'm just like, I don't care. I didn't watch these when they were probably relevant. Like,
yeah, I haven't seen anyone do that. So
do not look at your best of 9 right now.
Fine.
Gosh, Molly.
But yeah, no. I think Snapchat it's only entertaining to you. Mine is like mostly like dumb selfies of me that I didn't ever post. I just took.
Snapchat has better filters.
Yeah.
Like significantly better filters, and I think a better like user. What's it called, baby?
User interface.
Yeah, a better interface.
Gosh, I'm sorry to interrupt, Laura. I just wanted to pull up to see what was on Molly's Snapchat right now, and it's from a Scrabble game, and it says more nudes.
All I want for Christmas is more nudes. Isn't that good? I did the nudes part. Somebody said, I didn't even do it intentionally. I just, like, had the word, and I was like, oh, that's great. And then I saw it was more nudes, and I was like, that's even better.
Lord Jesus.
Anyway, Laura,
I
whatever
don't
you were
remember.
saying.
Go ahead, Molly.
You don't like people's Snapchat stories. You saw some.
You were asking Bailey for a word, weren't you?
I got it. Oh, Snapchat has a better interface.
Yes,
like user
that's
interface than Instagram, but I still don't like it.
Yeah.
Like, I'd rather not use filters and not use, like, things than go back to Snapchat.
Yeah.
I like Spotify's year in review. I like to know
Well,
about
yeah,
my
that was
music.
good.
Oh, God.
I don't care about anybody else's.
Mine's
but I
like the
mine.
same every year. All Time Low was always my most listened to band.
I never post mine because mine is just. I understand that mine is bad.
I want to hear from people. Just telling me it's embarrassing.
Oh, I love asking people like what theirs are and sharing mine, even though I know they will be like. One person judged me for listening to Ariana Grande, and I was like, "Are you surprised?"
Why would they judge you? She's good.
She's like the biggest thing this year.
Because she's good.
Did you post yours this year?
No, I
Okay.
saved it on my phone. I was going to post it, but then I decided not to because it wasn't too interesting. There wasn't anything like crazy. It is always interesting though. When I say I listen to everything, like I really do. Like I went from like Taylor Swift to Panic at the Disco.
I don't think that's as wide ranging as you expect it to be.
It's not.
I think I had both of those in my like top 5 artists.
And that's not a big deal.
Yeah, I don't. It depends on how my year was. If I like thinking about my year in review,
I also
like last year.
Sorry, no, you were talking.
Okay. I was gonna say last year I feel like I had a lot of good strides, and this year, I don't know. I'm ending it unemployed, so like
I don't know. My
do I need to be looking back?
I have like the depressive peaks in my year,
Yeah.
and you can totally tell going back through like memories or whatever. I'm like, oh, I hated that time. Like, that feels bad.
Maybe
I don't want to go back and look. Thank you, Snapchat.
Maybe that's what Instagram should do. Like, your top 9, your most oppressive 9. Like,
well, Snapchat, one of my Snapchat friends did their, like, I don't know what it is, like, year in review, best moments. It was like...
You're like, memories
but it was
that
from
it
your
saves.
memories.
Yeah.
And so
that's what I was talking about.
Yeah, so it was like...
Mine wasn't really interesting.
You had some great times, and it was like pictures of times where they thought was great, but like had nothing like.
Yeah, they don't really know. Like
they
mine was whenever I was trying on my Warby Parker glasses, and it was like those pictures. And I'm like,
And then they said like some selfies, and it was 2 of me and 1 of a dog, and I was like, I'm offended. Thank you, Snapchat. But then it was like weird times. It was like, I don't...
Yeah, I'm going to go look back at mine right now. Oh, no, not still there. Okay.
My year has
never mind.
truly come in full circle, and it is driving me insane.
She means because of a boy.
Javid, if you'll remember.
Well...
She means because of Javid.
Well, it's really funny. Like, me and my friend Omar were, like, looking back... the more I say his name, the more he'll listen.
Great. You say it 3 times, he'll appear. Like,
we were going shopping the other day, and we were like looking back at where we were last year because I mean I came home the same time last year, for Christmas, and we went out to a bar on Saturday night and took a picture together, and I'm like, I'm pretty sure we did this exact same thing this time last year. Like, we were at the same bar, made him take a picture with me, and it's also interesting because, like, this time last year I didn't know who David was, and now this time...
This year you do.
I do, but not really. Like, we're not dating anymore, so it's kind of funny.
I don't even know. I was gonna say, do you feel like your whole
There's like
year?
veiled like depression?
Yeah, it's like it's funny in a cynical way.
Do you feel like your whole year has been like that, or just kind of this year end, like...
A lot of things.
Are you making a New Year's tradition, or like has your year really kind of repeated itself in a way?
You're gonna have a new boy every year.
Yeah, it's just gonna cycle like that. No, just a year of many firsts, and it all happened in like a span of a couple months, and now I just feel like I'm right back to where I was at the beginning of the year. I have an Instagram caption ready to go for New
tell the
Year's.
viewers.
Let us know.
I have it was a quote.
And she had to write it down.
I saved it on my phone. It's so cheesy.
Is it about cheese? Because that wouldn't surprise me either.
No. Everything has changed, and yet I am more me than I've ever been.
I graduated this year.
Wow.
This
That
has been a
feels
long
like
year.
forever ago.
Doesn't it?
Not only did Laura graduate, she was worried about not.
Yeah, I was worried about not
Graduating.
graduating.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we talked about that on this podcast.
Yeah, I know.
You remember Vicky?
Uh-huh.
I remember Vicky. Fondly.
You
Yeah.
have a job.
I have a job. I don't know. It's so, because like the other day me and Sam were talking about how 6 months ago I was in class, like having panic attacks in college classes. Now I'm having panic attacks in my office chair. But, like...
Moving on up.
But it's like, I remember hating school and then now looking back and being like, wow. Like one of those people that's like, wow. I should not have hated that so much. It's weird. And that was only 6 months ago.
Yeah.
I've been at my job for over a year and a half now. Like, at the beginning of this year, I was only there for like 6 months. Yeah. It's crazy.
I was at my job for a year and 4 months.
Were you really?
And then I
long.
left for greener pastures. And I'm still
Looking
trying
for 'em.
to land on them. The plane hasn't quite connected to the ground yet, but you know, Sully Sullenberger.
He hit those geese.
He hit those geese and he landed in
Birds?
the Hudson.
Birds. I don't know.
So,
It's been a
who
weird
knows?
year. Like, it's been like... I remember, like, this time last year, I was 3 days back in America.
Good grief. That's
Wow.
right.
Yeah.
Dang.
Looking at, like...
Because you did come home right before Christmas.
I came back on the 23rd. And I was, like, loving being back, loving seeing everybody. So excited for the new year. So excited to graduate. So excited to, like, go do great things. Got to school. Hated it. Graduated. Hated it. And now I'm here, and it's just kind of like,
Hated it.
it's great.
Yeah.
Did y'all have any resolutions at the beginning of the year?
I always have resolutions.
As I say, I don't usually make resolutions.
This last year, I read a book, watched a thing. I don't know, but it was like, don't make absolute resolutions. Like, don't say, like, I'm going to lose 20 pounds.
Yeah.
Say, I'm going to exercise more.
Yeah.
Don't say, I'm going to read 60 books. Say, I'm going to read more. Like,
yeah.
like,
I
give
think
yourself
that's better. I agree.
an out. And, like, I did that, and I think I did that, but, like, just to the end. Like,
yeah.
Like,
last year I read 0 books, and this year I read more.
less.
So technically I read more.
Or it's like, I read more or whatever. It's like, I didn't really. And, like, no. And, like, I always, like, when I was in school, I always had, like, school center resolutions, and, like, fucked those up real quick. Like, didn't give a damn the second week of school. I was like, oh, wow, this sucks. I realized the other day that I had 2 days a week that I went to class, and I still hated it.
I think I need to write my resolutions down, because if I did a resolution, I 100% forgot it. It was probably something cheesy, like make yourself happy, or do something. Something lame like that.
That's like...
I got 365 days to make myself happy. Can I do it?
No!
Yeah. Mine are always just like...
My New Year's resolution, I've just figured it out.
Okay.
Don't be depressed.
That was gonna be mine!
Don't have depression.
That's my New Year's resolution. I think, you know how people say, like, money would solve other problems? Like, yes, money would solve all my problems, but, like, if I wasn't depressed, I would also take care of a couple.
I know.
Like,
I can't imagine what it's like to be happy all the time.
New Year's resolution, switching to, what are your New Year's resolutions for this year? I think mine is going to be go to therapy.
I was about to say that actually might be
Period. Like, not more.
Period.
Because I just need to go.
Like, no, but, like, I really do need to start making myself, like, do things for me.
Oh, that's a good... You don't need to go to therapy. You need to, like, big girl panties up.
I do.
Mentality. Like,
Yeah.
all of 2018 is, like, big girl time.
Should should we have themes for this year? Like, Molly's is big girl time. Like, I want one.
Professional time.
Give me one. Thanks.
Business bitch.
Business.
Thank you.
Kelly
Kapoor.
Kapoor.
Business bitch.
Yes.
What's yours?
Ditch depression.
Big girl pants. Business bitch. Ditch depression. I like it.
Or money moves. Either ditch depression or money moves.
Like you said, either one.
Either one will work and will solve some problems. So, like, if I could just cut down on, like, a couple things.
Cut down on depression. Cut up on money.
Exactly. It's great.
What would y'all say was the highlight of your year?
I wouldn't.
The first thing that came to my head was graduate, and then I was like, no, I hated it. I still do. I want to go back.
I don't know.
I have no idea about anything good that happened.
I don't like choosing favorites, so I really don't want to choose, like, what was the best moment of my year. Like, I don't know. There were a lot.
There were a lot of good moments, but I don't know. Like, I graduated, which was, like, fucking finally. Like, I've been in college for so goddamn long. But I don't know if that brought me happiness.
Yeah. I was just, like, I was talking about being unemployed earlier. I'm glad I'm not complacent in a job I don't like, but I'd also like to be employed. So, like, what?
I went on some
How
really
does it
cool
balance out?
trips this year that were fun and nice.
Did you? Where'd you go?
I went to Riviera Maya with my job.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That was this
Gosh, that was a long time
I
ago.
was thinking about that when you were talking about your job today.
And that was, like, less than 6 months ago.
That was in July.
Oh,
And
wow.
then I went to Dallas, went to New Orleans.
Yeah.
Took a couple trips in the spring.
You did. I don't think I went anywhere this year. Except to the Space Center.
Love a Space Center.
I love the Space. I got some space ice cream.
Did you like it? Was
Saw.
it good?
Did you like my pic? It was alright.
It's
It's
not
very
really good.
dry.
It's dehydrated.
Did you like my picture from the moon landing site where
I
they
did.
faked it?
I did. I wish you would have sent it to Sam.
Yes.
But I don't
No,
think
he would have
he's
been
listened to
mad.
that
He wouldn't
episode
have.
yet. He's behind.
Okay. He wouldn't have thought it was funny. I don't know.
What was your good?
You asked the question,
Yeah.
so that means you have an answer.
No,
Which
I'm just asking.
No, she has no.
No, I mean, I enjoy. I think my favorite part of the year, or best part of my year, honestly, was getting a boyfriend, because I never had one of those.
See, this always ends. It always what goes up must come down. Like, truly.
As much as I would love to go back and change it, I know I never would.
No.
I still
No, you
like.
wouldn't.
I don't regret it. So like, I still enjoyed the time
Yeah.
we had. So that was fun, and I met like a lot of cool people. Like I already knew some of his friends, but I got closer to his friends, and so that was nice.
Ooh, I got my own house.
Yeah,
And
you
I
did.
have cats.
Yeah, I was saying I got a
did.
cat.
I love my cats.
I love my cats.
They were probably the best part of my year. Yeah, I'm gonna say my cats.
I just don't think I had a lot of, like,
This year was very 50-50 for me. Like, there was a lot of good things, and there was a lot of awful things.
Yeah.
And, like, when it was bad, it was real bad.
Yeah. I just don't have any milestones, like, graduated, got a house. Like, I was trying to think of, like, did William and I do, like, we had a good time this year, but we didn't, like, have one big thing that was like, boom, boom, couples.
You didn't get engaged?
Romance. We didn't get engaged.
Well,
you know,
and but you are going to be single forever now because everybody got engaged the other day.
You're never going to get engaged.
Well, you know, that's...
I don't make the rules, but I do enforce them.
Did not expect or want that this year, so... Maybe that's what... I didn't die. I didn't, you know,
plus.
have any...
Dying is always a good thing.
Yeah.
Well...
Is it?
Laura, this is my list.
I like to think of the year ahead. What do you guys expect? Where do you think you'll be?
Expect or want? Because two different things, Molly.
Both, I guess. Like, where... Okay, let's start with want. Like, what do you want for 2019? Bailey, you want to jump?
No, Laura, you were gesturing to Laura, so...
Laura,
take it off.
There's so many things.
Pass.
Like, fold. I fold.
Check.
Like, I'd love money. Like, like financial stability would be nice. And I don't know what that means because, like, I could ask for a raise at work, but nothing makes me nervouser. More nervous. You know?
I'll allow either one.
But, like, financial stability might let us get a nicer house.
What do you want to move?
Huh?
Do you want to move?
This house has its problems. You don't stay here long enough to notice.
No, I mean, like, just moving in general.
She doesn't have Wi-Fi.
Right. It is. It truly is. So, yeah, then there's that. There's, like, all these problems within, like, things that I want. Like, I'd love a nicer house, but then we have to pack all of this shit up and do it all over again. And we don't know what's going to happen in 2 years, so it's like...
Yeah.
Are we going to be in this area? Is it worth it to put all the time, effort, and money into moving when, like, we could just stay and suck it up? I would like... Pass.
Bailey?
Molly.
Ooh, Wi-Fi.
Wi-Fi. Yeah. No depression, lots of money, Wi-Fi.
Not
That
a
is
lot.
Laura's 2019.
That's not a lot.
Hey, it's not. I mean, I guess Laura's right. Like, professionally, I would like to have a job. I would like to have a job I like. I guess I want to move out of Mississippi. But, like, that's scary.
It is.
It is.
That's scary to me.
Yeah.
Like, you moving away. It's
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
oh, I don't want that to happen.
Yeah, I know.
I guess I just, like, as cliche as it, like, I just want to be happy. Like, truly
Yeah.
happy.
Yeah.
And I don't know the last time that I was, like, truly happy.
I think it's depressing, but I don't think I've ever been happy. Like, I've always been very content with my life, no matter what has happened. Like, getting into college, getting a job was probably the most ecstatic I've been, but, like, it didn't last long. Like, the excitement of me having it, like, I was, like, done within, like, the hour. I was like, okay.
Self-care. Like, better self-care, like, going on within me, like, taking care of my shit, I guess.
Yeah. My, like, quote-unquote resolutions are always, like, draw more, write more, practice some kind of skill more, and I usually don't do a lot of them.
Yes.
But that, of course, again, would go on my list. I need to read more. Molly?
I want to be sure of myself. Like, I need more confidence in my work life and my personal life. Like, I realize I'm still insecure about myself. Whenever I thought a guy found out that I had a crush on him, I was like, no, he can't know, because why would anybody be attracted to me? And it's almost just like an old habit. Like, I don't necessarily feel that way, but that was like my natural response to be insecure and be like, no, he's not into me.
I don't know what I'm about to like.
Set some really low goals for 2019.
That's just one of them.
I don't know how what I'm about to say comes across, but I'm so happy that I'm not in your shoes. Like, you seem very put together, like, on the surface, and I look like this. Like, I would never, if I didn't have Sam, I would never date. Because I look like this. Like, I don't try. And that might be because I have Sam.
I say, listen, you've had
like,
him for
love
5
him,
years. Like,
but
who
I
knows?
don't try. But, like, just thinking about being single and, like, what you must go through, I hate that.
I do it a lot. I've been basing a lot of myself off my personality. Like, literally this past year, like, I mean, granted, I dated David for a while, but, like, I never tried to impress him. Like, the first time we hung out, I wore my Bob's Burgers t-shirt.
As you should have.
I know.
I was gonna say, see, I don't
And was
understand
wearing-
why you would give people the wrong first impression. Like,
Exactly.
they should know what they're getting into.
Right. I mean, like, the first time he met me, though, I was wearing, like, all this makeup and a sparkly dress, and, like, literally in that same week when we were Snapchatting, I was, like, Snapchatting him, like, just out of the shower, wet hair, t-shirt on, no makeup, and I just, like, stopped trying to impress people by, like, looking nice and dressing nice. I mean, like, I put effort if I'm going out, but, like, I'm not like, oh, guys are gonna think I'm so hot in this outfit. Like, I don't care.
I just see my friends that are, like, I went to New Orleans with a couple friends, and they were, like, I don't know, I got ready because they, like, I was just, like, and they were, like, talking about guys and stuff, and I was just, like,
So much work.
Like, it's cliche, but, like, any guy who wants to come talk to me based on, like, how I'm dressed or how I look is not somebody that I care to continue talking to.
Right.
in 2016, I said that about jobs. I said if because my mom was mad about my political stuff on my Facebook, and I said if they don't like my Facebook because of politics, I don't want to work with them.
Let's talk about where we think we're going to be this time next year.
I hate it.
Wait, this time next, so like next December?
Yeah.
That's what that means.
So, this
Yeah,
way,
Laura, thank you.
This way we can, this time next year, go back to this podcast.
We can have measurable results.
Well, see, this makes me sad because I will be here.
I was gonna say, I like the logic, I hate the idea.
Like,
well, maybe not necessarily like where you'll be physically, but like how.
Because I'll probably be in this bed.
Yeah,
I'll live in a different comforter because I hate this comforter.
I was gonna say it's nice.
Oh, thank you. It's
like
normal.
how you think
There
you'll
comes the
be, like as a person, maybe even physically, like you think you're gonna be somewhere else.
I'd like to maybe be somewhere else professionally.
Yes.
Like in a
agree.
Like I have to be here.
Uh-huh.
I think I have to. I also put stipulations on my life. Like I think I have to be here because I want the wedding to be here. So I don't want to travel for the wedding.
How you'll be 5 months out for the wedding next year?
Would you leave?
Wow.
You can leave. You can.
All right, bye guys.
You can leave.
Let's make my way out.
Stop.
that was
stressful.
my first thought too.
How much planning will you have to have done by this time next year?
All of it.
Okay.
I think literally, and because I'm me.
Right.
But like because of the wedding, I want to be here because I don't want to travel. I would
Yeah.
have a venue, so like it's here.
Mm-hmm.
But like I would like to be somewhere else professionally. Maybe like in the same company, maybe, but just like different.
Mm-hmm.
Doing a different job.
Mm-hmm.
Like a better job, more responsibility, more something. Like I need more essence to what I do every day. Like I want to be able to like want to go to work and like have fun at what I'm doing and not dread like the like mundane or monotony of it all.
Yeah.
Skinny. Can I lose weight? I would love to lose weight.
I'll be your accountability partner. I need to work out too.
I hate you.
I do.
You're skinny and healthy and fit.
I am not healthy.
You do
nor
Frisbee.
Fit.
I'll
I don't
work out
do
with
that.
you because I'm not fit.
You're skinny.
Yeah, but that's not the only reason you should work out.
Like I'm still like
It's
I'm
good
not
for your
I'm
heart.
not fit
Sure.
or healthy. I need to be skinny, but I'm not fit or healthy.
Fine. You're my accountability partner. Anyways,
I did talk my friend out of going to work out and went to Cracker Barrel instead, so.
Well, you're a great...
I'm not
your,
the great
your
workout,
references
but
are
no.
great.
Didn't you also do this last week before the podcast when you went to Moe's instead?
Yep. I had eaten all day, though, so.
Oh, not really okay. What else? Yeah, I guess those are the big ones right now. But yeah, I'll be here. You?
Yeah.
Where do you want to be?
Yeah, you have, like, you could go, literally do anything.
I know.
Like, go nuts.
I'll go to Disney.
Same, bitch.
Let's be accountability partners, and if we do one good New Year's thing, we get to go to Disney World.
Is it measurable until December and we don't go until December? Or is it like, if I get something done in January?
we both the
Like, if I lose a pound in January, that's like...
Yeah, that's it.
That's it, so we go.
You get to be on your list, and then me and Molly will have to work to add ourselves.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I mean, I feel good, personally, in a lot of ways. So I guess just, like...
Must be nice to be happy.
Feel like the least depressed person in the room.
She's unemployed.
And I'm unemployed. No, so that's, like, my biggest concern right now. Both.
Where would you go?
One, because I don't have any income, and two, because I don't think I want to stay in the state, but that's a very...
Where would you go?
Atlanta and Austin.
Let's all
both
go
cool
to
places.
Texas.
Let's all go to Texas.
They're
both places.
I've been talking to so many people, and they've all wanted to move to Dallas. I'm like, all right,
Really?
let's all buy a giant house
love
together.
Texas. I love Texas. What is it?
Atlanta is very good. Well,
Okay, well...
Yeah, I forgot to tell you, whenever my friend came to stay with me last year, she got it was unpaid, but she got an internship on a film set fairly quickly.
yeah, see, Atlanta's has more opportunities than, like, Mississippi does for, like, film and television. Austin has some. They also, I think, both have, like, decent grad schools. Guys, should I go to grad school?
Same.
We'll talk about that. Let me get to the relocations first.
That she wants me in grad school by August. And I was like, oh, Renee, too late.
My mom wants me to go to grad school, but for, like, to be an eye doctor or something.
Oh, boy. Yeah, please. My eye doctor literally does the worst. They run a million
It's
tests
just
on
because there's an
ours.
eye college in Memphis, the Southern College of Optometry. She's like, you could go there. I can go to lots of places in Memphis. That doesn't mean I want to. LA would be really good for opportunities, but I don't think I want to go to LA.
I think LA might be, like,
It's like
oversaturated.
too much.
Yeah. Also, like, everybody goes there.
Yeah, so I'm, like, not really looking into that unless I get real desperate.
Well, I mean, you could start off in, like, Atlanta and Austin, and then as you get more experience, then go to LA.
Right, that's my fault. But the man, as far as I know, will be in Mississippi for a while, so...
Your man?
Yes.
Isn't he going to grad school in, like, Carolina?
In that state.
Oh, I thought you said he was going...
He looked at Kentucky, but it was either that or staying in Mississippi.
So you're going to base your life decisions off of a man?
No, but I'm going to consider them.
Well, I mean, if he's still here, you're going to have to come back anyways because your parents are here, too.
Right,
So it's not like he's going to New York and you're going to California.
By saying him staying here, I mean I have also looked at jobs in Starkville, and not just in this area.
I applied for a job in Starkville the other day.
Yeah. I'm not going to not go to, like, Atlanta because of him. I'm going to not go because I'm scared.
So maybe yours,
Depression isn't my... If we're Inside Out characters and you guys are both sadness, I'm fear. I'm the Bill Hader
I think
purple
I'm more
guy.
disgust.
No, I'm sadness. Sometimes anger, mostly sadness. Someone think of something happy to talk about.
I was going to say, we're getting real therapy.
I haven't
How long
talked
has it
about
been?
where I want to be
55.
next year.
Where do you want to be next year?
I don't know.
Thank you, Molly.
So yeah, I hope to be cliche. I hope to be
cliche.
happier by this time next year. Like, I mean, like what I want, what I said, like what I wanted. Like I wanted to be more secure and confident in myself. So I definitely want to be happier.
Yeah, I'd love to look at next year and be satisfied. Like, I think that's my biggest thing.
Yeah.
It's like, this year, like, you asked what the best part of this year was, and I couldn't think of anything. But I could think of all these bad... And I know that you always, like, think of the bad thing.
Right.
But it's like, I wish there was like an overarching like feeling of satisfaction. Like, no, I can't pick out what the best parts were or what the best part in general was, but like, I was satisfied with this year.
Yeah.
And it was like a good year. Like, to be able to say that it was a good year.
Like, I've always gone with the flow of things. Like, I went to the college that my whole dad's side of the family's gone to. Didn't look at anything else. So I was just looking where everybody goes. So I'll go. Did that. Got accepted, or got a job with the first company I applied for. Wouldn't have turned that down anyway. But I was like, alright, let's go. Went to Atlanta, like, no second thoughts. So I've just kind of always...
I don't know if I'd call that going with the flow, though. I think that's pretty big.
I
mean, you moved to a new big city
I think
for the
she's
first
saying,
time.
though, like, considering that it was, like, how many people texted you and told you that it was the perfect job for you? Like
5 people.
there was, like, no question that she would be good at it.
Yeah.
It wasn't, like, a leap of faith in, like, that realm. It was,
it wasn't like, let me take this jump and
into, like, producing or,
like a big jump
a
into
PR
something
thing. It was, like...
different than what I had been doing.
The only thing that was, like, a big jump was Atlanta.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's what I'm kind of hoping to do this year, is make a jump, a leap of faith on my own. But I'm so indecisive. So it's going to be really hard. But
I know what I want to do next year.
What?
I really want to go with Laura to see Hamilton.
You're going to see Hamilton?
My grandma got me season tickets to this season at the Orpheum, and Bailey's gone to what? Two now?
I want to go.
Next year's resolution is for me to fight Laura's grandma.
Well, so my mom,
They're so expensive.
they haven't even gone on sale yet.
Yeah.
I've heard they're very expensive.
They probably are.
They are on Broadway. They probably are here too.
My grandma got me season tickets for graduation, and the play started, and Bailey went to the first one.
Yeah.
Well,
because
I'll see
it
y'all
was-
like randomly go to the theater.
Yeah. So Bailey went to the first one with me because my grandmother didn't want to go at all, and
What
then
was the... Oh, the...
Phantom of the Opera is second. Love Never Dies.
2.
It's Phantom of the Opera 2.
2 Phantom, 2 Opera.
And then the second one Sam went, and the third one my grandmother was supposed to go because it was an add-on, and she specifically added it on for her and her husband. And
but we pulled a heist.
and she forgot about it. And my mom was like, and I was like, I really want to go, and Bailey really wants to go. So
it was
Les
Mis, guys. So like,
it was Les Mis, yeah. She was like, well, my mom was like, just don't tell her, just don't remind her. And so we went, and my grandmother called like the next day, and my mom was like, sorry, they went without you. And she was like, well, I guess that's fine. I didn't need to go anyways, and was like fine with it. And the other day, I think after we got back from that show, I like the next time, so my mom was like, I really want to take Bailey to Hamilton and not my grandmother because she won't appreciate it and she's going to ask too many questions and I'm going to cry.
I mean, Laura, hey, if you want to take your grandma, you take your grandma.
I don't want to take my
It's
grandma.
your ticket. I'm just saying, if you're okay with me going, I want to
So I told her that and she was like, well, just don't tell her. And I was like, it's kind of going to be like heavily broadcasted. Like, it's a big deal. And she was like, she'll never know, just don't tell her. And I was like,
see, I think they're coming to Atlanta.
They probably are coming to the Fox.
I would assume they would.
Yeah. Because now they're doing their, like, national
world tour.
Yeah. But I would assume that tickets are going to be stupid expensive.
I'm also going to go see the McElroy brothers next year.
Who's that?
The, My Brother and Me podcast.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, me and William are going to that.
That's fun.
Yeah, that'll be fun. I want to
So
go
I
see Jake and Amir.
I've got some events coming up.
I need to go do more fun things. Like, all of my friends now have jobs, so they should be accepted. But they should be able to go on vacations with me and do things with me now. But they never leave Mississippi. That's the annoying thing, is that, like, I would like to come to them.
See,
and
I
do
love
stuff.
leaving
Yeah.
Mississippi.
Maybe you're just asking the wrong friends.
I want to go to Savannah for
Girls!
St. Patrick's Day.
That seems like...
Oh, yeah, that says it seemed like the right time to go to Savannah.
Do they do St. Patrick's Day?
Mm-hmm.
I love Savannah.
I've never been. I want to go, though.
Oh, it's so
It's
pretty.
like 3 hours away from me. I should just take, like, a weekend.
You should. It's so
should.
fun. It's such a cute... And they have, like, ghost stuff. It's very haunted.
It's very haunted.
The town.
Yeah. I just didn't have very many peaks this year. It wasn't very high, it wasn't very low. Like, I don't want to... For me, I don't want to characterize this as, like, a bad year. It just... It wasn't really extreme either way.
See, all things considered, it was
Didn't
a
really do
really
anything.
good year for me.
if you
That you
looked
feel
at
like
it,
it was a really bad one.
It was also a really bad one.
Yeah,
Like, a lot of
same.
bad things
Like,
happened, but...
if you look at, like, what happened this year, people would say, like, oh, that's a great year. But then, like, I look at it and I'm like, yeah, but you weren't there.
Yeah.
You didn't experience it.
Yeah.
You didn't say goodbye to my therapist. And neither did I.
Yeah. I had to do that last year. It was very sad.
Oh.
I cried. Like, immediately, I think. Like, last session, walk in. And sad.
Tears.
I'm trying to make sure that, like, I didn't do
Something really big.
something, yeah, like, gigantic.
I'm like, why not go ask Sam? It's like, did you
I know.
propose this year?
Yeah.
No,
It was last year.
Was it real?
It was last September.
You're right.
was
You're
over
right.
a
It's
year
before
ago.
you left. You're right.
Yeah.
Okay, so the year wasn't that long. I don't think so. I think we just went to Alabama and South
You
Carolina.
met his family.
That was fun. I got to see his family, his like immediate family again, multiple times. They're nice, but I only got to see him once last year, and I got to see him like 3 times this year, and then meet the rest of his family. So that was fun. Hey guys, we started a podcast this year. That's good, right?
Shit. Uh-huh.
What do you think about us starting a podcast this year? Get off of Facebook. It's definitely not worth it. I can promise you.
It's been a time.
Yeah, it's
We
really
have
time.
been, like, minorly successful with this thing.
Have we?
I mean, like...
Yeah, we got like over 1,000 people listen. Well, over 1,000 listens. Not over 1,000 people. That's the same.
I meant, like... We're doing it still.
Yeah, for
Yeah,
real.
that's true. We
Like-
are
That-
dedicated.
I think that's it. We started a thing, and we kept doing the thing, and we're still doing the thing.
That's
Like...
impressive.
That's like resolution 101. Like, if
Yeah.
can you still be doing the thing?
I think there was a lot of times where we could have stopped doing the thing.
Yes.
Like...
Immediately.
Oh, yes, so easily.
Yeah.
And we didn't.
Yeah.
Which
I
is
think
nice.
we find more entertainment in it than anything.
But I don't care.
But I think that's okay. I think that's the best way to keep going.
Like, I listen to, like, all these really successful podcasts, but, like, most of them are, like, famous people.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Like, already famous.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just, like... Or, like, have famous people within their circle who, like...
Guest. Mm-hmm.
Like, that My Favorite Murder that I talk about all the time, they were both in the industry. Like, one of them was on a Food Network, like, had her own thing.
Mm-hmm.
And so, like, she had people.
Yeah.
And I don't know if they helped or anything, but, like...
Mhm.
And their topic is really relevant now, but, like...
Right.
I don't know, I don't care. I don't really, like... Yeah, it'd be fun to have sponsorships and everything,
Mm-hmm.
but, like...
I was thinking one day I'd really like to have sponsorships, not just because of money, but I think it'd be fun to read the little messages.
Yeah.
I think I'd have fun doing that.
But, like, other
think
than
we'd be
that,
good
it's
at
not, like...
Yeah.
I'm not measuring our success by, like, our viewer count. Like, just...
So go suck an egg, listeners.
just knowing that, like, we are still doing it.
Well,
Yeah.
I think because we get to talk once a week, too. Like...
We talk every day.
But I mean, like, we get to talk things out once
Yeah,
a week.
yeah.
Like, I don't know if I would talk to... I don't know if we'd talk every day.
She
if
just
we
She
were-
knows she'd talk to us if we were doing a podcast.
I mean, I said
So-
every day if we didn't have the
Yeah.
podcast. Before we started, I don't think we were talking every day. Like,
Well, when we
it would-
lived together, we didn't
It would-
text each other.
well, we didn't start the podcast right after we lived with each other.
I know.
We would have to Skype like every 2 weeks to
Yeah.
catch
Yeah.
each other up on everything. So I don't really think we talked that much before we started the
Mhm.
podcast. Because we don't like what we mainly talk about is the podcast, and then we start talking about random things
Yeah.
or things that we would eventually talk about on the podcast. But I think it's brought us closer together since I'm far apart.
And Laura's over at my house on a Tuesday night.
Tuesday night. I like our podcast.
I made some YouTube videos this year.
You
I like
did.
doing that.
That's fun.
They got real popular recently.
Did they
Really?
Not like super, but like yeah, I keep getting emails about like people commenting and like subscribing to my channel.
That's
Look at
awesome.
you.
One of them got like over 10,000 views.
Are you serious?
10,000?
Yeah.
That's a
That's
lot.
not a peak?
Yeah,
Thank
no,
you.
that is a lot.
That's so many.
Oh my gosh.
Thank you.
Which one?
One of the trailers I did for my brother, and
See,
me.
that's popular
Yeah.
for them. Like, they don't have a huge. I know
That's
they have a big
good.
fan
Yeah.
base, but like for 10,000, that's like
Yeah.
a
That's a
fan
lot.
base.
Thank you.
Have they like talked to you?
No.
Have they seen it? You think?
Probably not.
Did you tag them?
I tagged them when I like would first post them, but
You should get
they're not on like
people-
Twitter very much.
Do you
anymore.
have that tweet linked to your YouTube video?
My account is. I don't know if my.
Because if you could figure that out, that'd be a good way to like get people who like view it
Yeah.
to like retweet it or
Yeah.
tag
Yeah.
the McElroy brothers. Because that like
That's
10,000.
a lot of
Like
views.
they should be watching that.
Yeah. Like everyone else is.
Yeah, seriously.
Everyone.
I watched Griffin's one because I like Griffin.
Thank you. That was the one that has the most. Probably why he's a popular brother.
That's
so
awesome.
cool.
Yeah.
I have done nothing that's successful this
Hey,
year.
you made.
And I graduated college.
You graduated college, and that was a good thing. We were worried that wasn't gonna happen. You did some cool graphic design stuff.
Yeah. I would
It
never
wasn't
do that
like
stuff.
you could share it for the world to enjoy, but you made our podcast thing, and you made a T-shirt my mom wears.
That's cool.
My mom doesn't wear my art. So, you had a boyfriend. I'm trying to think of like something other, like something else
Something
like I could give you.
Your boyfriend.
But that, I mean, in my Molly
You
file,
moved?
that's kind of.
I did.
She did that
move.
last year.
Oh no, I did that last year. This time last year.
You got a cat
I did get a cat.
who's alone right
You
now.
did get, yeah. Maybe
Poor-
not talk
poor
about
kitty.
the kid,
She you said went to go take care of her earlier today.
but not Molly.
Can't be bothered.
I kind of moved up in my job a little bit. Like,
You did.
so that I have a little
You
bit
did
more
do
of
that.
a job security as of right now.
How do we want to end
End
our
it.
last podcast for the year?
Should old acquaintance be forgot?
I will
I was
piss you
kidding. We're
off
not
so
gonna
bad.
sing this.
Thanks everybody for listening this
Mhm.
year.
Thanks for going on this journey with us.
Yeah. Thanks for.
If you've been here since the beginning, we're sorry.
Yeah. Can you imagine like what we talked about in our very first episode to where we are now?
Could
Like,
you imagine the
It's
audio
not
of
much
our very
different.
first episode?
It was like I was
Audio.
trapped down a well.
Yeah. We bought one microphone this year, you guys.
Step it up.
Production cost.
Yeah,
Through the roof.
Start Patreon or a coffee. I've seen people use that for small tips.
Hopefully next year we'll bring you bigger, better content.
Yeah.
Yeah. You want to define that or leave it vague so we can...
Vague.
Yeah. I
We
agree.
can fill in those
I
lines.
agree, yes.
I was gonna sneeze.
Go ahead.
I don't need to anymore.
Okay.
It passed. But yeah, I mean, I guess just like, thanks for listening to us.
Thanks for
our three friends. It's like, you know, that Vine where it's like me and my like 3 followers who like all my
Right,
tweets,
right,
and it's
right,
like
right.
a dude playing music to like 3 kids on the ground. They're like,
Yes.
Yeah.
that's
Those are us and our listeners.
Are you saying
Our
Except
listeners
we're
are us.
we're the 3 on the ground. Our listeners, the one
And we're the ones
listener.
Yes.
Aw.
And we love you all dearly.
Yes, hey, we do.
We'd love it if you reviewed and comment
And
and
share this with your friends.
shared it.
But
Because we don't care about listener amount, but you know.
be aware that
It
this,
would be
this
nice.
podcast is very specific. I tell people who like, they're like, you have a podcast? And I'm like, I don't know if you'd like it. Like, please
It's
don't.
very intricate.
Yeah.
We mostly just ask each other questions about our own lives.
And we already know the answers.
It's very girly too. So like when a guy's like, "You have a podcast?" I'm like, "Please don't listen to it."
Hey,
Please
don't stick us in boxes.
Hey,
Don't assume that they don't need to know what we're teaching. Yes, Molly?
5 days
I mean, Laura?
It's just-
Gosh.
in 2019.
Oh, that's too
5
scary.
days.
I don't know why.
Yeah, we don't need you to do that.
It'll be 2019 by the time they listen to it.
Why does
I
time
know.
continue to move?
Time is a circle. Time is a flat circle.
What does that mean?
I have no idea.
We've done this before on the podcast.
Time doesn't
Call back.
exist. It's not real.
That's the truth. Fuck daylight savings time. Like a calendar year.
Yes.
Leap years. What
Fuck
are those?
time zones? Like, what the heck?
Did you know China only has one time zone?
What do you mean?
They don't have time zones. You have to cut this out.
Oh, I'm guessing not every country is divided up.
But China's bigger than we are.
Oh, what? China's bigger than the United States? That makes sense.
Yeah.
That makes sense. I'm sorry.
Wait a minute. They're like half a
Thinking of a map now.
Well, that's kind of what I was thinking. China may be like too big for time zones.
Yeah.
Like since they have so much like economic like
I lied.
they make. Okay, never mind. Not gonna try to.
Oh, no. In 1949, someone decided that all of China was to use Beijing time.
Yeah.
So it's China Standard Time.
I mean, it makes sense. Like, so at 7 o'clock p.m., it's dark in Atlanta, but daylight in California. Who cares?
If it was light outside at 7 o'clock a.m.,
You might care.
I'd be upset. And dark outside at 2.
I guess that's true.
I'd
That would
be
be very annoying. Does it get dark till like midnight in California?
Yeah, or like when it's 2 a.m.
Always
in London.
daytime.
Like right now.
Oh no, I just meant in the United States.
Think about the winter
yeah.
solstice, the first day of the winter solstice, and somewhere that like is on the end of the time zone. It's like we're always gonna be in darkness. Okay, so thanks for listening.
Yeah.
We haven't said that enough. Thank you. All right. Anything else? Should I take us out?
I think you should take us out.
I guess so.
Cool. Watch New Year's Eve is my favorite movie. Shout out to Kevin MacLeod for his awesome music.
All
Digital
year.
Lemonade.
Yeah.
Yep, all year.
And our Christmas music last week.
Well,
Yeah.
thanks, girl.
As usual, you can find us on Twitter at ourthreecentspod. And you can find all our episodes on there. You can retweet, comment, DM us ideas, questions, comments, concerns, whatever. You can also email us at ourthreecentspod@gmail.com. Nope.
Email's word.
So Twitter's number.
Yeah.
Okay, well I just did that backwards.
Oh, I didn't hear you. My New Year's resolution is for us to stop explaining it so much and just tell them to look in the description.
Well, we can start that right now.
All right, let's do it. Do it, Molly.
Then you can find us on all your local listening sites, iTunes, YouTube, and SoundCloud. Whatever you're listening to right now is probably working for you.
Yep.
But maybe switch it up at the beginning of the new year.
I used to listen to it on iTunes, and then I switched to SoundCloud. I only listen to like the first 5 seconds because I don't know what the cold open is, so I like to listen to what the cold open is. But I think that's it.
Tell us about your year in review and your New Year.
Yeah, tell us your New Year's
Sites.
revolution.
I know I said
What did you say?
New Year's resolution. It's the wine.
I know I said I hate
I've
them.
had like half a can.
I finished
Is it
it.
like
It's a can of wine. It can't be that
it's
much
5.5%
alcohol.
alcohol?
Ooh,
It says so.
tastes good.
That means it's 94.5% non-alcohol.
You don't understand how alcohol works.
Let's try.
I know I said I hated them, but tag us in your New Year rewinds.
Oh, cute.
We'll see those. Or your Christmas present. What you got for Christmas.
Cute. It'll be a week late, but
That's fine.
we'll still appreciate it. Yeah, do that on Twitter. That's the only place you could do it, I guess. Or if you make a video, you know, give us
Throw
that
some
link.
in there.
Give us that link.
Or in some that you liked on YouTube.
All right, let's get out of here.
All right, thanks for listening. I am Molly.
I am Bailey.
I'm Laura.
Goodbye.
Bye.
See you next year.
Closing it on 2018. Close the door. No, not with your foot.